Well, I mean, you literally did tell me that you at least wanted to. Yeah, you texted me. I don't even know why this is a big deal, but you did texted me. Babe, don't be like that. Well, if you don't believe me, here. Hey, hey, why did you just flinch? Babe, did you think I was gonna hurt you? Why would you think that? Babe, babe, come here. Come here. Yes, give me a hug. What happened to you? Babe, I want you to look at me when I tell you this. Under no circumstances is it ever alright for me to hit you. Babe, what we were just having was a simple argument. It's normal in relationships. But me or anybody hitting you when words are just being exchanged, there is never a reason to hit. Okay? Babe, I don't I don't know if you would like to talk about it, but we're a team. I'm always gonna have your back. I know you'll always have mine. You've heard me through most of my abuse. But if I would have known that something happened to you like this, then I need you to trust me and tell me what happened. Babe, you're my world. And the last thing I want to do is make you feel like your life is in danger or that I could possibly hurt you. Because you should know I would never, ever put my hands on you like that. Babe, I love you. What happened? Oh. Oh my. And he hurt you like that. I'm so sorry. Babe, I'm so sorry. If I would have known, I would have been a little bit more careful. Jesus. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Babe, of course I would love to hear your problems. Look, you heard me through most of my abuse. You know what I've been through, and you know that things were never that easy for me. Trust was a huge thing that I needed to earn. And to know that you went through something similar, you know I would have been there to listen to you. And that's what I'm here to do now. If you trust me enough to at least tell me what's going on, then I'm here. But you gotta let someone in, even if it's not me. So, who was it? I'm so sorry. Babe, you didn't deserve that. You didn't deserve any of that. To think that you went through something like that, you kept it in this entire time without sharing. Babe, telling you about everything that I went through was part of the healing process. It's part of what got me out of this, most of my paranoia and most of my fear. Because when you talk about things that happen, sure, It's very hard. It's very tough. It's scary, even to let someone in. And I understand you. I understand that even talking about it is scary because you're afraid that those moments will come back again and haunt you. But that's part of it, is feeling what you should have felt that day. The abuse, the pain, it wasn't okay, babe. You're just a human, like everybody. You don't think you deserve to feel pain and cry? To feel the way that you did and understand that what you went through was not okay? It wasn't. If I would have known, babe, I would have been there from the very beginning. And I'm glad that you're telling me now. You know, it takes a lot of strength to come out and say these things. Even you said this. You told me to trust you, and I trust you. Now is the time to let me in, to let me help you. You help so many people, and at the end you always forget about yourself. But you're a person too, babe. You mean a lot to me. So I'm not gonna let you fight this war alone. You know, when the thing that happened to me happened, I kind of went through a denial phase where I hid it. I pretend like it wasn't happening. I was oblivious to it. I didn't even know by the time I was, well, let's just say that when I figured it out, it broke me. It broke me more than it ever did at the moments that it was happening. Because you start to realize that certain things that tend to make more sense, you start to realize the red flags, the critical point of your situations, and how close you were to losing your mind, you know. At the end, we're just people, a product of our environment. You were led to believe that it was okay for someone like me in a simple argument for me to hit you. Never. That would never fly, and that would never be okay. But that's a good thing, because you know now that that's never supposed to happen. Even if you knew even beforehand, we're letting your subconscious know that it's okay. It's okay to feel. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be worried, because you're bringing it out in the open. But most importantly, that you're safe. Before, you didn't think you were safe with me. And you know what? I completely understand that. I used to have like this weird thing that every time you would stand behind me, I would be afraid. I'd be afraid that something horrible was going to happen to me. And that was because I had a paranoia about literally people standing behind me. Most of the abuse happened when I wasn't expecting it. All the horrible things and the abuse, the beatings. It happened. And at this point, whenever people stood behind me, I would get this weird tension, this feeling where nothing feels right. You know, it'll, not that it will ruin my entire day, but it'll bring me back to a moment where I was still a helpless victim. So I understand, babe, that what you're going through. It's not easy. But that's why you need to talk about these things. I'll say it before and I'll say it again. Sometimes it's okay, babe, to not be okay. Allow yourself to feel hurt so that you may be heard and so that you may heal. You know, part of the journey is forgiving yourself, because you may not know it, but you're beating down on yourself very hard and very harshly. You deserve to be heard, and I'm here for you. Come here. Yes, come here. Give me a hug. I'm never gonna let you fight this war alone. We're a team, and I promise to have your back. If you trust me. Thank you. I always love your kisses. Now, let's go get some ice cream. It's on me. You deserve a break after today. And I think we all do. So let's just enjoy our time together and take it easy, right? And babe, I would never, ever hurt you. One more kiss.